Hello, YouTube. So, I'm feeling pretty awake, probably from that coffee I had earlier today. Dark coffee, very dark coffee, but without sugar or cream. But, yeah, I just would like to go over my channel and other topics and just say, like, you know, the thing is, where my channel should be headed and where it is right now is two different things. But I'm gonna try to make it come around by posting some stuff today. You can't do it all overnight, but I'm gonna try and make up for my hiatus recently. The reason why I've had the hiatus is because I've been very busy from gaming. It's true. I really haven't been gaming a whole lot. I've been doing a lot of studying various subjects and not even really been talking to my friends either. But yeah, I'm back on social media and got my guys on just to seem smart. I don't really need them that badly, but they make me feel smart. You know, they usually make most people feel smart, but you know, I have some stuff I want to talk about to YouTube. Well, what kind of video games are you guys playing or would like to watch me play? Or like, and so the thing is, another thing is, I like to let you guys know that here in my bio, I'm a ENTJ on the Myers-Briggs, if you know what that means. The symbols. It's a pretty popular test. And I like being one. But they play a lot of video games. Not as much as the most, but they tend to be more socially oriented gamer. So, what I would like to say is, let me hold this way for a while. The phone. I'm recording this off my iPhone, but there is a misconception that, you know, channels go nowhere just because they're not going anywhere right now. I feel my channel will go somewhere eventually if I get more consistent and I keep on going over and over. That's why I posted a lot tonight. Did 2 different maps, retried a lot of different maps, a lot of different times. I mean, Van Dorn Farm and I don't remember what the other one was. It's Astra something. It's like an outer space one. But it's pretty cool. On Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies. So, I went to Newport Aquarium in Kentucky. Um, that was a pretty big event for me. That made me have hiatus. I just kept on forgetting about things like shaving and, all kinds of stuff. Life just went so quickly. And I'm trying to become consistent, not fall off the schedule. You know what I'm saying? And what would help that is to find blocks of time. But this is the best time to talk on cam because there's not a lot of noise, background noise. And a lot of times the background noise is like copyright music. So I can't really play the microphone when there's copyright music. That's one thing. It can clearly be heard. The copyright music. But the thing is, I also have been watching Tales of Symphonia, the animation on Crunchyroll. They don't have ad supported anymore, but that got a deal for 3 months, and I'm happy with it, so I might keep doing it. But I got music, I got anime, got a cell phone, blah blah blah. It's PlayStation subscription. This is the 4 major subscriptions I got. But I don't know if I'll be able to keep the anime subscription, but the music subscription is definitely important. It's the least important. But yeah, I just want to say that Tales of is a very good RPG. And I've been trying to get back into the Persona series too. Trying not to wake up my roommate. But yeah, it is what it is. This is one of the things I do to try to make a living, on my own, is make YouTube videos. It's not intentionally to suck off or anything or get super rich or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna try it and see what happens. It's really hard to work right now, I have a different situation going on. But I have the time to put in 2 alternative forms of income. But like online, making money online, but I have yet to make any money online, really. The only thing that's made me money online is stocks in the past, and I can't make money with stocks anymore because I do not have any money to invest. to be honest. I mean, but that was my thing. I love to do stocks. But a lot of smart people like to do that stuff. You know, tomorrow's Friday, or today. It's the morning of Friday, technically. Should have been asleep by now, but I just got too much energy pent up. I gotta do something with it. So, just want to see how it was going for YouTube and how I could improve my YouTube video content. I would like to say I worry about the economy and state of gaming because, like, I heard recently that the new Call of Duty is only for next gen consoles. Only, like PS5, Xbox Series. And that means that you would basically have to shell out 600, 700 at least to buy the console now. It's ridiculous. I bought mine for $500, hoping I would have been able to buy it before and get it for $400, less than $400 to get a digital one. I got ended up getting one with a disc tray for $500. But yeah. So yeah. I'm one of the luckier ones, but not the luckiest. It was $375 for a digital edition right around Christmas. So yeah, I tried to get it for $375, but I couldn't. But just didn't have the money when it was $375 for the digital edition. Then from there it went up and up and up and up and up to buy one. I don't know what it is. I think it's $650 for the digital, $700 for the disc, readable, and then $900 for the PS5 Pro. That's just ridiculous. So they're expecting them to upgrade to that if they haven't already. I mean, I'm just one of the luckier ones. But yeah. I hope that I get to post more JRPG content, maybe go back to Mortal Kombat or something like that, or maybe something from the Far East, you know, like hopefully, I think they're bringing back Blaze Blue. If you guys know what that is, it's a fighting game. I used to play that. Just not so many shooting games. Like Fortnite, I used to play a lot more, but then it got to Call of Duty. Just had to play Call of Duty. I'm gonna try to make this video last. I'm gonna try to keep on thinking of what I'm gonna say. Because I feel like there has to be a really good update, really good amount of updates in this video. So what other gaming news has came about? PlayStation Plus has increased. Other than a year, I'm thinking about just getting a year and getting out of the way, locking in my price for the same price as I did last time for a year. That's what I'm personally gonna do. If I get the money to do it for a year, I'm just gonna do it for a year. You know? But that's just me. I don't want to pay extra. I want to get the deal, while I still can. Who knows when they're going to increase the PlayStation Plus year, 12 month or whatever. So, I'm checking my time. It's almost 3 o'clock here in the morning. But I don't really feel like going to sleep, so it don't matter. I get a pop and plain pop and coffee, so hopefully I stay up during the day. I'm gonna be getting a new TV soon too. Hopefully that improves the quality of my streams or whatever, because some kind of WebM or something like that with my old TV. It can't really do the advanced settings or whatever for the stream, because it has to output a lower end bandwidth, which affects the stream. But yeah, I'm trying to get a gaming PC too, but I don't know how long that's gonna take yet. I might just get an Xbox next, or Helios or whatever, because that is supposed to be a Windows computer as an Xbox. They're trying to combine them both together, but who knows? I don't think it's a very. I think the smart idea would just to be to get Windows, but you might miss out on the Xbox games. I think they might combine them both, but then again, who knows which might be the smartest decision. I don't have the money to buy either one right now. It's supposed to be coming out next year. The Xbox Helix. I think that's what it is called, Helix. So yeah, yeah. My PlayStation 5 does pretty well in games already. It doesn't do like negative. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do native 4K, but it can output 4K. If you know what that is. And let me think. What other news is going on in the gaming world? Well, they're supposedly phasing out the PlayStation 4. Was that basically you already said, but I mean, it's just so sad because, like, I know quite a few people who aren't gonna be able to get a newer PlayStation that want to play online. But it ain't sane to do when you're raising the prices on the new ones. So they're gonna get some backlash. I'm pretty darn sure. It's become more of a luxury to have a gaming console that's able to play online and all that stuff. Ah, crap. So, I'm just gonna say, who knows? They might eventually come back down. The PlayStation 5 and Series, Xbox Series. But yeah, I hope that my gaming channel works out as I expect. And of all things, so the what about the well, I talked to somebody today about what it would cost to build a gaming PC that would actually play right, like decent. And they said they would get back with me. And I was like, I guess. But who knows? It might or may not be a good price. I put down like a Halo Infinite, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 4, Tales of Exilia, Remastered. I think something else. League of Legends. Definitely League of Legends. Yeah, I told the guy I was looking to get a PC, full size PC, instead of a mini, because the mini just doesn't do anything. But yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say that it's gonna be easy to get a PC, because if it's for gaming, it's gonna be, they just keep on going up in price because of AI. But so yeah. In other news, there's just so much shit flying around on YouTube that I won't even mention, but I watch a lot of YouTube from time to time, and it's all just bait to get you to watch it. That's what I think. I won't mention any channels or anything, but a lot of it just is. It's true. It definitely is. I mean, I know that afterwards every single time, pretty much. But so I'd like to build up a following. I had this thing where I was on X.com. I tried to promote this channel, and they removed me off X.com. I don't know what the world happened. Like, but yeah, I was suspended and I can't get back on there. Still don't know why. It really doesn't make no sense. I can't get back there at all. Like, I have to create a new account, and it just seems like I get flagged again because they took down the other account I had that I couldn't get access to. So if I create another one, they're just gonna do the same thing. They're just gonna suspend it. They will find my account, the new one, and they'll just suspend the new one. So I can't go on X.com, which is Elon Musk's big thing now. But yeah, it's just life. It sucks. Yeah, I've been trying to get exercise and stuff like that too. For last week, I tried to do some push-ups. Did 2 sets of 25 in like 10 minutes. I just really tore myself up. Push-ups, they just tear me up. Like the way I do them, I go all in and everything. But yeah. So what I'm gonna say is just like, been working on getting a consistent schedule with my social media and all that. Facebook, YouTube, and all that. Been learning how to use AI, it's killing off gaming. That's pretty crazy, but it does some pretty crazy stuff. So, I don't know. It's just, it is what it is. See, I got Apple Watch, but all it is making me more fit. It ain't actually helping me tell the time, really. There's plenty of clocks around here. Clocks everywhere you go. But, yeah. So, let's see. What else would I like to talk about while I'm still on video? I got 6 Tales of games. I got Tales Symphonia, Tales of Graces have remastered. Both of them remastered. Tales of Exilio remastered. Tales of Asteria. Tales of Arise. And there was one more. Let me think. I would have to pull it up probably, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm probably just gonna try and think of it. Tales of the what? there was another one. They released many. Vesperia Definitive Edition. Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. So if you ever want me to play Tales of, which is really big in Japan, I can play those. I tried playing them before, or just deleted the videos because I felt like they were oddly placed along with other content. Somebody told me that I couldn't make videos while I was here, so I just stopped making them. But then the person went away, so I figured it was okay to keep on posting videos. It was only that person telling me not to make videos. Okay, so I mean, they were being a big jerk about it, but yeah, it's my home. I should be able to do it, make videos. But yeah. So yeah, what I'm just gonna say is like Tales of Vesperia. I played these games in Japanese subtitles, the JRPGs, but I mean Japanese voiceovers. If I can't read in Japanese just quite yet. Like I can read some, not the kanji. I'm still practicing. But, that's one thing I've been doing is learn Japanese. Let's get a drink of water. There isn't any. But yeah. So, Persona 5 Real, I got through PlayStation Plus. Got a platinum trophy. Like one, that's it. But through one game, it's called On the Arc. That's a JRPG. My favorite game in the Tales of series that I beat is probably Tales of the Abyss. They should re-release that. They should make a remaster. But my favorite game of all time is actually Arc-Rise Fantasia, even though that really didn't have a very good release. Like, it didn't sell very well. But, you know, that's just life for JRPGs. They're not the highest selling. They're gaining more traction, but Arc-Rise Fantasia did not come out at the right time. So, what's the, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that on cam. I'm just smelling myself. Uh, so, what would you say to Valorant, League of Legends, Wild Rift again, possibly, or JRPG, or such as Tales of or Persona, maybe even Final Fantasy. I don't know. Those are some suggestions. But I'm gonna go ahead and move on from suggestions. Um, the the so as far as college goes, thought about that just now. I had 3 majors, and I studied psychology at first. Never actually took a class. Studied it outside school. Web development. Never really did all that well. Business. Never actually did any good either. It was passing, but only because I withdrew from some classes, I feel, which was the accounting. I did not know how to do the accounting. I read an accounting book recently, within the past year or so. And don't have a college degree. I actually went on academic probation and eventually got academic dismissal. So technically like a college dropout, but also kicked out or whatever. So I didn't make it through college. There was just no way it was gonna work out. I don't even know my ABCs. Barely had a chance to count to 100. I do know how to count now, but I ain't count to anything. Not in Japanese yet, but ABCs, those are hard. I did not figure out how to do months, like how many days in a month, each month, and certain things, and like I couldn't get past a certain level of math in English, like past college level entry. Upon entry, I could pass the first set of English and math, but barely. I'm not very studious by far. Really more like a college dropout sort of type. That's why I really consider myself. I voluntarily left the college. I ended up at a community college because the university was too expensive. That I was going to psychology for. But yeah, that's what happened. I'm trying to go back for business and maybe try to study harder next time, but it just doesn't seem like it'll work. I'm trying to become self-taught, start businesses and stuff like that. and make money that way. Tap into that entrepreneurial spirit. So I'm gonna try to make this video about an hour long. I know you're not gonna watch it all, probably. Most people aren't gonna watch it all. Somebody out there probably eventually will. Hopefully there's many that will. But, you know, I'm just gonna say, I might make it even longer than that, who knows. But just think, like, you don't have to make it through college these days anyway. It's gone the other way around. Like, before you didn't have to go to college, then you did, now you don't again. That's what I've been hearing. Especially, like, certain majors. Like, the unemployment rate has actually went up for college grads. That's what I've been hearing. So I'm glad I didn't graduate, if that's true. But yeah. There is something going on with college, that's what I think. Where it really don't make sense to keep on going with the idea of going back. I'm trying to get my student loans forgiven because there's no way I'll pay them back anytime soon. I won't have any substantial gainful activity to pay it back. I mean, I'll tell you the truth. I'm actually legally disabled. I have schizophrenia, but, you know, I live with it in a way I don't really have to deal with most of the problems because I'm very well medicated. But that's just something I put out there. But, yeah. That's why I'm living here. In this home. And, you know, I don't see in the foreseeable near future paying off those student loans. They're about $17,000. I'm not paying them off anytime soon. It's like going shit, crickety crick, whatever. It just don't make any sense. I gotta get them forgiven. For at least the next few years, I won't be able to make a substantial amount of income. So I'm planning on getting them forgiven. It might change, it might not. I'm hoping it does. I hope I start paying it back. I hope I work. I mean, it seems like I will. I'm improving drastically. And you know what actually happened? I got in trouble with the law, and as a result, eventually ended up in a mental hospital where I was locked in, and eventually got here. But yeah, that's what happened. What's the nature of the crime? Physical. But it wasn't sexual. It was violent, like beating up people. I didn't use a weapon, but yeah. I will be open about that. Now I've been on here for a while. But I have a history. And I don't know if it's out there or not in the records. But yeah, I did get violent. And they eventually dismissed the charges because I was seeking treatment. But from what I remember, just by being mentally ill, that's why I'm here. I got violent. And ripped down my home and everything, and that's how things changed. And now I'm on my own. It was about time. I was 27 years old, and I really couldn't support myself, but fortunately enough, they do have help for people like me. Because I knew that question was going to come up for anybody watching this part of the video. It's technically schizophrenia with depression, and that's what I've been diagnosed with. Anything else, it's not really relevant to why I'm here, because otherwise I wouldn't have been here. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make this video last, but that was one hell of a doozy. I hope that don't offend anybody or make them not want to watch me, but I just want to let it out, like I've been holding in for so long. But yeah, I was locked up for quite a while, over 4 years, in between the hospital and jail. And that hospital really doesn't do people that are like in there for treatment anymore. It's just for forensics by now. It's really just to do forensics. Like, I don't know what that means, but that's what they told me afterwards. It's for people with serious charges that they're actually facing. I was in there with people who were actually criminals, like without mental illness, either with mental illness that were charged and convicted and all that other stuff. But I wasn't actually convicted. I don't know how all that works. They didn't really explain to me, but that's just my story. I went to a behavioral hospital. That was for pretty darn bad people. Like, not anybody you'd want to be around. For 4 years. I don't even know how I got around. Like, I barely get around as it is. You can see some of the stuff I'm doing. Like, how the hell did I survive in there? It's like prison. But, I seem to do okay for myself in there. The meds messed me up more than anything else, really. That's what it felt like. They had some serious side effects. But I wanted to get a little more personal in this video. So yeah, yep. If you have any suggestions for these kind of videos, that's good too. Um, any analysis? What you're seeing from my videos? I know a lot of them, like the video gameplay. I don't typically put my mic on, but it's just because of the way I'm in a home that's filled with a lot of people and I have a roommate. But yeah, I just want to say that what I've been up to is like went bowling with a bunch of people, bunch of people, a lot of people, and and there's a thing where I won 2 times out of 3 people, lost and got the 3rd place out of 3 people. The 3rd time, and it sucks, but it is. I'm trying. One other thing I'm trying to do is get in shape. That all isn't just push-ups or walking or running or jogging or sprinting. Ain't just one thing, you know. You gotta do a variety of things like eating right. Trying to eat right, like eat my fruits and vegetables. It's not the meat and bread. But yeah, I mean, it was pretty bad what I did. I feel like I hurt somebody I cared for. I cared about more like it, you know, when I got in trouble. I ended up wearing orange clothing in the jail because of the seriousness. But you know what happened is I lived at my dad's house, and I got into it with them. And my brother was living with me and my dad. I didn't actually physically hit a lady or anything, but it was domestic violence. But yeah, they ended up just getting rid of it all and just getting me on treatment because they didn't feel like I actually did it based on how I was acting at the time. They didn't see that side to me. They said I was not acting right. It was not me doing it. So what kind of domestic violence was it? Well, somebody. I mean, I don't know. It's just I'm not gonna really talk about it too much more. I mean, if you guys want to know more about it, ask me. I can make another video about it. But let me think about what I want to say about it. So what else? There is something going on. Oh yeah, the cost of living has gone up like all across the board too. It ain't just PlayStations. So yeah, like people are just like really hurting right now. I'm personally trying to get my own place, but it's gonna be really hard if that kind of stuff is true, you know, like if it's really gonna be that expensive. But yeah, I heard like $1,200 for one person apartment. No matter how cheap it is of an apartment and blah blah blah. That's just an apartment. But yeah, I'm at the say like that. I don't think it's gonna be very likely that I'm gonna move out anytime soon because this economy is so crazy. I don't think even if you government subsidize it, I don't know if people are living out on their own at all. But that's just how it works. With $1,200 in Ohio, you can get an apartment. That's the least expensive. I mean, so what the hell's the economy like right now? I don't know what to say, but I'm still as big as I don't know. This stuff is just so crazy. I think it's because of all the stuff from the past administration. But that's just me. There's nothing you can really do much about, but all the money's going up to the top because like the stock market keeps on going up and up and up, but nobody else is getting any money. The regular people aren't getting any money. It's like going all the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and start thinking about what I'm gonna do with this video. How to wrap it up or whatever. I'm starting to think about how to wrap it up. So what kind of stuff should I make? What kind of content should I create after this? In your opinion, whoever is watching this, because I've been playing Call of Duty. I tried Battlefield, didn't really like that, but I love Call of Duty, and the JRPGs I'd be willing to play. Fighting, shooting, any other genres are pretty cool, but I don't have any particular in mind. But yeah, I have a phone that can be recorded or broadcasted, I think. Yeah, but it takes a certain amount of subscribers, that's right. So, that's just me. I think it is a great time to get going. So, once I get 50 subscribers, I'll be able to go live with this phone. I don't know how it works if I want to play, like, record a video game, broadcast a video game. If there's like an OBS for iPhone. But yeah, that's something. Yeah, yeah, there's something to think about. How could I broadcast from my phone or do a live or something in the future, or not just my computer or a future computer, because this computer won't do it, or my PlayStation 5. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. It don't switch over. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the rest for later. We'll have a conversation probably another time. I'm thinking about it. Like, is this really where I want to stop? Yeah, that's a good time to stop. I will go ahead and stop the video right here. Alright. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. Have a great day, YouTube.